26th of September, Rabbi Moore, Parsha Hashavua with Rashi.
Okay. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Rabbi. Can you hear me?
Very clearly.
Great.
Tell me, where's Meir? Hasn't been?
I haven't seen Mayor. I hope he's okay. I haven't seen him all day yesterday or today.
Right. Okay. Let's go over here. You know what I want to is today, since today's already Thursday, I'd like to jump a little bit, which is very apropos to now before Rosh Hashanah. Okay, well, let's go on to Shishi.
Shishi, let's see, where are we now? We're in
We were on chapter 30, chapter 29, and we've gotten up to Pasuk 25. That's what we did yesterday. Okay, we did that yesterday. But I think I'd like to jump to here just to, don't want to let Nitzavim go by without looking at these psukim here. Okay. By the way, tell you an interesting riddle you can ask your grandchildren.
I'm sorry, an interesting what?
Riddle you can ask your grandchildren.
A riddle? Okay.
Next year, Tofshin Pei, one parsha in the Torah we won't read.
Really? That's unusual.
It's not so unusual if I tell you the answer. The answer is Parshas Vayelech.
That's this week's Parsha.
Right. Well, it's a double Parsha. This week's Nitzam Vayelech, and we read both this week, the Shabbos before Rosh Hashanah. Okay. Next year, Nitzam Vayelech are separate, and Vayelech will be read in the Aseres Veitshuva, in Shabbos Shuva of Tofshin Pei Vov.
Oh, I see. It gets pushed into the next year.
Right. So in Tofshin Pei Hey, Vayelech will not be read.
Ah, very interesting.
So you can ask your grandchildren that riddle.
Okay.
Hey.
You're gonna get it now.
Okay. Anyway, okay. By this Parshas Nitzavim is always the Shabbos before Rosh Hashanah. Okay. So let's see. I'm going. Let's do Shishi here. Chapter 30, chapter Lamed, Pasuk Yud Aleph.
Lamed, Yud, Aleph, Shishi. Ki ha-mitzvah hazos Asher Anochi Mitzavcha Hayom Lo Nifles no lo Nifles heave me
He,
he he Mimecha Velo Rechoka he.
now this is interesting, by the way. It's rare, even though hey, he, the word he, should technically be written hey yud aleph, right? But in the Torah, it's very rarely written like that. You just have to excuse me something. Oops. You'll have to excuse me 1 second. There's somebody supposed to be making a delivery by me, and I have to answer this. Hopefully, my wife will be able to take care of it. Hello? Okay, Beseda. Okay. Fine, he's at the Tachnam opposite. Fine. Okay. Yeah, so it's interesting. I just I don't know if I used to have a program which worked for me. It still does. So let's see. See if it works. I'm just curious to see how many times actually the word he appears in the Torah. Hey Yud Aleph. Yeah, it doesn't work. Tells me that it doesn't appear anywhere, which is not so. Just hold on 1 second. Okay, anyway, let's continue. Okay.
All right. What?
Rashi says, the pasuk says, this mitzvah which I am giving you today, now what is the word lo niflesi mimcha? This Rashi dwells on this.
It's not this.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Not distant, I said.
Sorry?
It's not distant.
That's lo rachoike. What's lo niflesi mimcha? So this is Rashi going to dwell on this. Okay. You hear me? Yeah.
I said it's not hidden and it's not distant.
Okay, so that's what Rashi says. Lo nifles. Even though Lashon Pele, right, means something wonder. Okay, but Rashi says the source of that means it's something not necessarily above and beyond, but it's beyond us, meaning it's hidden from us. It's beyond us. Okay.
Right.
Just 1 second. I'm going to have to just a thing. Yeah. Hello. Hello. אני עוד דקה אני אהיה בחוץ. אתה נמצא פה? איפה אתה? אוקיי, בסדר, תכף אני נמצא פה. אוקיי, טוב. Mommy? Just 1 second. I'm just going to have to just break for 2 minutes and I'll be back again. Okay? I'm sorry about this.
Okay. Coming.
Okay, so about that.
Okay, I'm here.
Okay,
So let's see, we were on, where were we?
yeah, the Rashi, we're on the Rashi.
On number 11, right?
Yeah. Loini Flacy. Where's it? Yeah, Loini Flacy Mincha.
Yeah, I lost the page. Let's see. 11, Yud Aleph. Okay, it's no, I'm in the wrong place. Where are we? Chapter
30.
30?
Yeah.
Chapter 30. Okay, my page flipped. Okay, and Yud Aleph. It's a Yud Aleph. Okay, here we are. So Rashi says, Lo nifles he mimecha, lo mechusa he mimecha. It is not hidden from you. Kamo shene'amar ki yipale. Just as it says, ki yipale, as it is translated by Onkelos.
Arei Yiskasei.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, what?
Arei Yiskasei. Means if
Hey,
it
Yisich say,
Yiskasei. That's how I've written it.
Yis Kasei.
Yeah. Means if it is covered, if it's something is beyond you. The pasuk there is in referring to the beginning of Parsha Shoftim. Says Parsha Ki Yipolei Mimcha Dover LaMishpat. If a certain matter of judgment is Yipolei, it means it's covered over, it's beyond you. You don't know how to judge it. Okay?
But te red Pilaim. Similarly, Yate red Yipalim means Va te red Bimat mo nios. And she went down to the concealed places. Mechusa, hidden. Vakavusha batamun.
Right.
A confined and confined in a concealed place.
Okay? So therefore, Rashi said the word lifnei. So even though something pele, when a Kosh Baruch Hu does a wonder, what is translated often in English as a wonder, it means really something which is beyond human ability.
Right.
He said, say fele. Kosh Baruch Hu does something pele, often translated as wonder. It's more accurately something which is extraordinary.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's what it means, a pele. Something is extraordinary. It's something which is beyond human ability. So same thing over here. It means it's not this mitzvah is lo niflasim. It's not covered over from you. It's not beyond your abilities. Okay?
Right.
It's simply lo rechoikahi. It's not far away. Okay, now, first of all, we haven't clarified yet what is this mitzvah. Ki ha-mitzvah hazos. What are we referring to?
I think it's all the commandments in the Torah.
Well, that's how Rashi understands it, because we'll see that actually, we'll see clearly in Pasuk Yud Dalet. That's how Rashi understands it. Okay, let's see the Rashi's on the next pasuk. Let's see. Hopefully, we'll get to pasuk Yud Dalet. Okay, let's go. Let's do the next pasuk.
Lo b'shamayim hi lemor mi ya'aleh lanu ha-shamayma
Ve'yikacheha.
V'yikacheha lanu v'yashmi'enu osa v'na'asena. It is not in the heavens to say who can ascend to the heavens for us and take it for us and let us hear it so that we can do it. So Rashi says, Lo b'shamayim hi she'ilu haisa b'shamayim. For if it were in the heavens, hayisa tzarich la'alos achareha. You would have to go up after it. Ule lamda. And learn it.
Right.
Okay, that's that Rashi. Let's see. So now we're up to 13. Below May there layam he lemor mi ya'avar lanu el a there hayam vayi v'checha lanu v'yash mi'enu osa v'na'asena. Nor is it across the sea to say, who can cross to the other side of the sea for us and take it for us and let us hear it, so that we
correct, so that we can fulfill it. Okay.
No Rashi on 13. So 14 is ki karov.
One second. Did we do the Rashi on? Did we do the Rashi on 12?
Yes.
We didn't.
Yeah, we did 12. I'm going to do it again.
No, yeah, we didn't do the Rashi.
We did the Rashi on 12.
Oh, I'm saying, okay, fine. I'll just recall it. Okay.
Ki karov elecha v'ha. I'm sorry. Hadavar ma'od b'ficha uvil vavcha la so. Rather, the matter is very near to you, in your mouth and in your heart to do it.
Right.
Okay, Rashi says, Ki karov elecha. This refers to HaTorah she'nitna lachem bichsav.
Uba'al peh.
The Torah which has been given to you in writing, uve'al peh, and orally.
Right.
So was there some point you wanted to make on this?
Yes. So what are these two aspects which we're talking about? First of all, Rashi says, Kikoro veilecha ha-Torah nitna lachem miksav b'alpeh. So you see from Rashi over here, it's coming that Rashi understands ki ha-mitzvah hazois is the general reference to all the mitzvahs. We have a similar, we find similarly in Parshas Akev. Kol ha-mitzvah. Beginning of Parshas Akev. Yeah. Chapter Ches. Kol ha-mitzvah means the entire Torah, Rashi understands. Keep shuton.
Right.
Chapter Ches, Pasuk 1. First words in the chapter Ches.
Kol hamitzvah asher anochi mitzavcha hayom tish marun la'asos leman tichun
Tichyun.
tichyun urevisem uvasem virishtem es haaretz asher nishba Hashem la'avoseichem. All the commandment that I command you today, you shall observe to do, so that you may live and increase and come to take possession of the land that Hashem swore to your forefathers. Okay, there's a Rashi on 8, on 1, I mean. Kol,
Rashi says, Kol ha-mitzvah, keep shuton.
according to its simple meaning.
What does that mean? Means the entirety of the mitzvahs. So like the whole Torah, all the mitzvahs together are called ha-mitzvah. Means the unit is like a, how do you call it? A collective noun.
Right. But it's
Sorry?
a mitzvah is singular.
I understand. But that's what, in fact, I think the Rambam there explains that. Just if you hold on 1 second. Shutei. Yeah. He quotes this from the Mizrahi. I have it from here. Shehamilas mitzvah hishon hamid. It's a type. It's like a collective noun. Uki'ilu ka'oma kol ha-mitzvos. Okay?
As if it's in plural.
Yeah, because it's like, I guess if you want to have a similar thing in English, you have fish and fishes.
Right?
Okay,
There's
so
such word fishes.
who?
There's no such word fishes.
It definitely is. When you're referring to different types of fishes, right? Means cod, halibut, salmon. So they're called different types of fishes.
Really?
Okay? They call different fishes because when you're referring to the different types, different species, it's called fishes. But when you're referring to 100, there were 100, you don't say 100 fishes in the net, you say 100 fish in the net.
Right.
Okay? That's in English anyway. I don't know if it's the same, the true is in the colonials. Okay? Um,
I don't think
anyway,
English works that way, but I'm not sure.
what?
I said, I don't think that's true in American English, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, the colonials have corrupted the language.
Right.
Okay. Akoponim,
Right.
no, so the same idea. So when you are referring to all the mitzvahs as a collective noun, you say kol mitzvah. That's our Rashi's opinion. Okay. However, the Ramban and other Mefarshim learn over there, and also so they're referring to something else, kol mitzvah. But over here, ki ha mitzvah hazois. This mitzvah, now, Mishnah, where we talk about kol ha-mitzvah, which we're referring to like all the mitzvah. So if it's a collective noun, it's referring to all the mitzvahs. But here we're referring to a single mitzvah. Even though Rashi seems to understand that the ki ha-mitzvah means the entire Torah, this entire Torah, right? Lo nifreisi mimcha. However, the Ramban and other Mefarshim learn it's referring to the mitzvah of tshuva.
Ah.
And because that's we mentioned before, it says, if you go back to the previous chapter, the beginning of the chapter Lamed, it says, "V'shavta et Hashem Elokecha, v'shav Hashem Elokecha shvischa, u'mal Hashem Elokecha l'vavcha, v'ata soshu v'shomata b'kol Hashem, v'sisas kol mitzvah." So it's talking about the mitzvah of tshuva. So it says the Ramban, ki ha-mitzvah hazois, this mitzvah of tshuva is not something which is beyond you nor far away. So I just want to end off here with this, that the Sforno says, also understands it referring to tshuva. But he says, so what's the two aspects? Lo b'shomayim hi, and lo be'evel hayom hi. He says sometimes certain mitzvahs, let's say you have a shaila, you don't know what to do in this mitzvah. What is the halach in a particular case? So the time when there were Nevi'im, right, there were prophets, that they could, through prophecy, tell us, indicate to us what is the halach. So, but that was Bashamayim. Okay? And sometimes as a certain mitzvahs, if you don't know the halacha, you've got to consult with the chachamim, and then the chachamim are not necessarily close by. They may be me'evel hayam. So says the Torah over here, no, when it comes to tshuva, there's no Indian you don't have, well, you have to ask the prophets how to go about doing tshuva. Or you have to ask the chachamim on the other side, the fire on the other side of the sea to do tshuva. Because all you need to do is to have a change of heart, that you regret what you've done till now, and you want to bring yourself closer to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. That's the levavcha, and beficha is the mitzvah of vidui, right? That you've got to actually speak out and say, I'm sorry what I did this and this. I regret that I did it. I'm sorry that I did it. And I'm going to be a better person from henceforth on. Okay? Okay. I think on that point, I wish you a good Shabbos.